Good morning. Good morning again, everyone. This is Charles Hayward out of Maryland. I want to welcome everyone to this morning's edition of the Masters of Mind Call. Just 5 to 10 minutes of quick inspiration, instruction, hopefully to get your day, get your week moving in a positive direction towards that point of excellence that you see and vision for your life. This morning, you all, I'll be honest with you, the call was really spur of the moment. Some things, talking with some people over the last few days, and something just really hit my spirit this morning to talk about. And I actually titled this call. The title of the call is How, Not Why. How, Not Why. You see, a lot of times people will ask me, and even I've asked myself sometimes that, why things seem to be so difficult sometimes. Why so many obstacles towards achieving what we really desire come into play. A lot of people will ask me sometimes, why is it that the closer I get to my goal, the bigger and more difficult those obstacles become? Well, I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret, and it may not be a secret, but I'm going to tell you now. You might not like what I have to say. At least I didn't like what I heard when I heard it. The reason that those obstacles get bigger and more difficult, you all, is because that is exactly the way life has been set up. Okay, it's supposed to get harder. All right, the bigger the dream, the bigger the obstacle. The question is, do you really want what you say you want? Let me explain that a little bit. Okay, in everything there is a duality. There are always two opposing sides to everything. All right, there are two sides to a coin and to a piece of paper. All right, there's man and there's woman. There's light and dark, black and white. Okay, there's good and bad. There's righteous and evil, up, down, left, right, above, below, so on and so on. You guys get the picture. Well, there are also two opposing forces in life. Okay, there's one that pushes you towards your goal, and there's one that pulls you away from your goal. In order for you to get to your goal, you must push towards it harder than you're being pulled away from it. Okay, and the bigger that goal is, the more the enemy will want to keep you away from obtaining it. Okay, think about it like this. If the goal or the prize at the end of your journey was worthless, no one would care about it. Okay, it would be treated like just some common item, and thus, it won't be difficult to obtain. It'll be right out in the open for you. Okay, you'll be able to walk down the street and pick it up, like it's a hot dog on a New York City side street, okay? Any New York vendor, anyone who's been to New York know that you can get a hot dog, within a 30-second walk, regardless of where you are in the city, okay? But if that prize at the end of the journey is highly valuable, then not only will it not be in plain sight, it's not going to be easy to obtain. Okay, you don't find a Rolls Royce at your local Toyota dealer. Okay, you don't find rare artifacts at the local Walmart. No, items of value must be sought out, you all. It's like being on a football field. Well, you start on the 20-yard line. Your defense, that opposing force, it's spread out over about 80 yards at that point. It's a little easier to move the ball towards your goal, towards that touchdown, when you're on your own 20-yard line. And that defense is spread out. There's so much area that they have to defend. Okay, but when you get to your opponent's 20-yard line, well, that defense gets a lot tighter. Okay, it's much more difficult to move the ball that last 20 yards than it has been to move it the previous 80 yards. Okay, and now when you get to your opponent's 5-yard line, okay, a.k.a., i.e., when you're in a stone's throw of reaching your goal, when you can see your goal, you can see clearly how it can happen, well, that's when the defense is at its strongest. Okay, that's when the enemy is going to, they're going to get in their nickel defense, okay? They're going to start blitzing your quarterback, and they're going to do everything they can do to stop you from reaching your goal, to making that touchdown. Why? Because they understand that last 5 yards, that you moving the ball, that 5 yards at that point is much more valuable than you moving the ball the previous 95 yards. Okay? You don't quit at that point. You don't ask why it's so hard. No. You dig deeper and you summon the strength to move on. If you don't make the touchdown that time, then you start over and you come at it again. And you come at it again and you come at it again until you accomplish what it is you set out to do. Okay? You stop asking why it's so hard, because now you already know that there is a force that will try to stop you. The right question is not why, but how. Okay? Not why, but how. Remember, you are what you think about. If you keep asking yourself why, the universe will give you an answer and you'll become the why. If you ask yourself how, the universe will also give you an answer and you'll become the how. So this morning, you guys, I want to encourage you again. Stop asking why. It doesn't matter. Ask yourself how and become the how. I want to thank you all again for joining me this morning for the Masters of Mind call. Every Monday morning, 9:30, we are right here, same time, same line. And remember, you guys, it's not what happens to you in life that determines your destination, but how you respond to what happens in life. I want to thank you guys again for joining me. I wish you a wonderful day, an absolutely excellent week. God bless, and let's take charge.